World Series. Game 1 of the World Series win for it ended up being decided by. But today we're going to have Wade Miley going for you for the Red Sox and Steven Strasburg going for the Washington Nationals, and maybe less offense, maybe more offense. We don't know. I'm not really sure how much more offense you could get than last game and get into this ball game here. As I said, Wade Miley going to be on the mound. Same lineup as, or almost the same lineup as yesterday, except we moved Dustin Pedroia up to the 2 spot and moved Rusney Castillo down to the 6 spot. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., for Game 2 of the World Series. I'll be back after this one, guys. Enjoy.
Back, he's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there, he squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adams swings and hits a drive. Deep right field. Back to the wall. And it's a gunner! A gunner! A 3-run home run!
The opener was everything we could have asked for. And now this building stretched to capacity. Game 2 of the World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve. An important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and you see a really good start for the home side. They did what they needed to do in the opening game of this series. And the crowd, that made a huge difference. They were behind their guys all the way, and boy, oh boy, were they loud. And I've got a feeling that not much is going to change here in game number 2.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox, as John Farrell's guys will line up like this. They'll match up against an imposing presence indeed. The #1 overall pick in 2009, hard-throwing right-hander Steven Strasburg. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Mookie Betts will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
The 1-2. Here's a check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Yeah, you can see he tried to hold back, but he'd gone too far already, so this becomes a simple little pop-out.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hit. But the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
David Ortiz will dig in now, coming off one of the best offensive performances we've seen in a World Series game for quite some time.
Really just a game for the ages there. He put on a one-man show. And you can bet he probably won't see the same kind of pitches that he saw last time out. He'll be a lot more careful when he's at the dish.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. He'll get it into second. Not in time. And he's in there with a double.
Man, I'll tell you, you talk about veteran leadership and showing youngsters how to approach each and every at-bat at the major league level. Well, just show him the tape of this swing. If he tries to pull this pitch, it's either a 4-hopper or an easy fly ball. Instead, he knows just to basically throw his hands at this thing, and he's able to drive it the other way for a double.
Hanley Ramirez will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
First offering on the way.
All of a sudden, cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. He's ready, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now another 0-2. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Starting lineup for Washington looks like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. yard span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. The pitch. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Well hit to right. But that's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Our scouting report for the 28-year-old lefty, as there you get a look at his pitches and respective speeds. Yunel Escobar will be the batter. Now the first pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Here it comes. Sliced down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Jason Wirt will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Here's the first offering. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Now here it comes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A 1-1 on its way to work. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes a 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Pablo Sandoval will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. First pitch coming. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And a base hit here to open up the second.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Rusney Castillo will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
Hey, let's turn go. Strike him out.
Now here's the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
He's set, now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's the 1-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And McLeod will look this one in for the first out. Xander Bogaerts will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, this is just not hit all that hard, but you'll see it get by the mound and just out of the reach of the diving shortstop. Good effort, but this is a base hit.
Into the box, Humberto Quintero. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Pause, now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's what he should have done the last 2 pitches.
Now the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. That's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Wade Miley will step in now as he'll get a chance to swing the bat here in the World Series.
Yeah, and remember, thanks to the National League winning the All-Star game, no DH in games 1 or 2, or 6 or 7 if we go that far.
Let's go, DC.
First pitch coming. And a bouncing ball, foul. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And in a spot like this, first and second with two-way, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
2 men are on with 2 men out. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Anthony Rendon will stand in coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
Now here's the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying away?
Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Full count offering on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. So 3-2 one more time. Boy, and they can
feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-1. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And that will hook just inside the left field foul pole. It's a home run. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. His first homer so far in the series. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
It goes without saying, but this is the one guy in the lineup that you just cannot let beat you. Even just hurt you for that matter. Still, though, they fall behind him and they give him something on the inside part of the plate that he can turn on. It's just a recipe for disaster.
Nate McClout is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here it comes. Here's a ground ball to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Wilson Ramos will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch to him. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
2 out with the man at first. Here's the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. I figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 3-0 pitch. In there on the corner, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
The 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That's a good job right there with 2 away, because if nothing else, you get your pitcher to the plate here in this inning, so you don't force him to lead off your next inning offensively.
Stephen Strasburg will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. And here's the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
From the belt, the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
He waits. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. We played 2. It's now 1-0 Washington. Mookie Betts is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Here's a 1-0. Runner goes for second. And he's able to go with a fastball as this is sliced into right for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Oh, that's a perfect swing of the bat right there. With the runner on the move, your one job is to get something on the ground, preferably somewhere to the right side somehow. And this is mission accomplished here as it moves a runner all the way to third base.
Stepping in now, David Ortiz. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Take it off. Let's get good.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Let's stop the bleeding right here. Now, come on.
1-2. And a swing and a miss by Ortiz as he can't make contact there. 1 away.
And with where that pitch was, there's no doubt he was hoping to get a ground ball out of this, but I think he'll be more than happy to take the strikeout instead.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Hey, try turning the double play for us.
First pitch on the way. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Down here. Go!
Strasburg on 1-1. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Right-hander deals on 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Boston strands a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Bernard Span. First offering on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
These are the types of balls where you worry about collisions out there. This ball's hit fairly sharply, almost exactly between the 2 outfielders, but this should always be the center fielder's ball if he can get to it. So he calls for it, he puts it away.
Into the box now, Yunel Escobar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The next pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Now here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Another 2-2 offering. 2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out.
Ooh, I think he's going to owe his first baseman big time after that play. You know, the throw is high, and that'll be a sure error, but look at the hops as he gets up to snare it. Then he comes down with his foot on the bag. That's a nice play.
Here's Jason Worth, field for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Anthony Rendon will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
He's set, now the pitch. Not close, it's 2-0.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now there goes Worth. pitch outside, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Rusney Castillo will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Rusney Castillo.
First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. One gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. On to first, and that is two quick outs to start the fourth. So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Humberto Quintero will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Let's go, Zach.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And McLeod will make the play, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Nationals 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Anthony Rendon will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch coming. And he takes ball one. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Payoff pitch coming. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Ian Desmond will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Right on the heels of the walk. He wasn't wasting any time picking his spots, and he's in the scoring position here to get the inning started.
He's set, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw by Sandoval is in time, one away.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, this should be to the right side of the infield. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter and he is a run producer, but often, if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he lines this one out to center. And that's in there, base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Not a bad start to the ball game for him offensively. Drives in another run there. Now he has both of their RBIs here in the early going.
Nate McLeod will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
The 1-0. Runners off for second. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Wilson Ramos will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. First pitch coming. In there, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Pause, now the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Nationals lead it 2-0. Wade Miley will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The pitcher, number 20, Wade Miley.
First pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
It's one thing to go 2-0 on a guy, but it's another to do it to a pitcher, and still another to do it to an American League pitcher. You've got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready with the 2-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Mookie Betts will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this is a home run swing, and it looked like he thought he had one off the crack of the bat. But this place, not exactly known for being a home run haven, and this ball dies out there on the warning track.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first offering. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Steven Strasburg will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Hitters count 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I think 2-0, and you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
A 2-1 offering. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. And the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. 3-2, here it comes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Denard Span will stand in now following leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
And here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball right down Capitol Street. It's 0-2.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. That one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Pedroia onto Ortiz. Not in time, so they just get to 1.
Well, this is a good job to get the first out of the play, but the return throw leaves a little to be desired. That'll wind up being a huge throwing error that allows the batter to reach second.
Yunel Escobar will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First offering on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Ramirez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Jason Worth will stand in. Strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First pitch coming. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. That's in there, base hit. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to give him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guy's throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
In now is Anthony Rendon. This is foul right side. He's set, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots his ball right back up the middle.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Well, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. That was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Washington leads this one 3-0. David Ortiz will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball to Big Papi. Doesn't miss many of those, and it's 0-2 now.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Now here's the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
He's trying to run. Come on, Nationals. This is the win. Come on, let's win, Nationals.
Here's the first pitch to him. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And McLeod will look this one in for the first out.
Get into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. Step on the bag for 1, and he is in there.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Rusney Castillo will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Come on, hold him down.
First pitch coming. And a drive out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Well, he'd been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run as this will wind up being an RBI double.
Xander Bogaerts will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Not a real good effort there.
Nah, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
Comes set, now the pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Red Sox 1. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Let's go, Ned.
Here's the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Let's go one more time, baby.
2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Nate McLeod will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now the pitch. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. The pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Here's the 1-2. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
He'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Wilson Ramos will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. First pitch coming. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. Nationals on top, 3-1. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Humberto Quintero will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Humberto Quintero.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Number 24 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
First pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now
Called to the
pitching for Red
bullpen,
Sox.
as it'll be the left-hander Craig Breslow that gets the nod.
Breslow.
Steven Strasburg will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Ball one.
MVP,
1-0 pitch now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And this is knocked down on the mound.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
Yunel Escobar. Dig in now with a runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
Now here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball one. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a backhanded try into the hole is short, but this gets on by.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Here's Jason Worth. Hard hit down the line. And Ortiz will just lumber over to the bag and take it himself for the out. Anthony Rendon will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
He waits. Now the pitch. Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Second and third, 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that's going to land foul. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
That 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Ian Desmond will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
All right, let's go.
First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now the 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Nationals lead it 4-1. Dustin Pedroia will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First offering on the way. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. David Ortiz will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again. And there are 2 away now.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And and their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Robbie Ross is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Zimmerman will take his cuts now.
Leading off for the Nationals, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And the pitch. And the 0-1's a ground ball for Pedroia at second base. 1 away. Nate McLeod will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Now the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. That's hard hit back up the middle. To his left, he's got it. Throw over to Ortiz, gets him 2 down.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Base hit.
pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Reed Johnson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Reed Johnson.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. From the stretch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a ball hit slowly down the line to third. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Nationals leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Save situation coming up now as they'll hand the ball over to the right-hander Bruce Storen to try to get the final 3 outs. Pablo Sandoval will stand in to start off the 9th here with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Rusney Castillo will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Now the 0-1 pitch is swung on and hit out to Desmond at short. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Yeah, 2 ground ball outs right here to start the 9th. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just 1 out away from picking up the save.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in as their last chance now. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Steven Strasburg. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player in the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Washington is victorious in this one, 4-1. Good night from D.C.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox.
All right, guys. Well, this one ends here as the Boston Red Sox take another loss to the Washington Nationals. The Nationals just seem to be rolling right now in the World Series. They seem to be rolling all postseason. They've had it going. A couple games against St. Louis that they didn't play too well. But, you know, the Red Sox are just running into a buzzsaw here. You're running into one of the best pitching staffs in baseball. Even without Bryce Harper, this team still has enough offensive punch to get the job done. And, you know, they showed that in the last 2 games. They scored 9 against 7 of them against Porcello yesterday, and then 3 more against Miley today. And Strasburg was just absolutely unhittable. Not looking too good here for the Boston Red Sox. King Rouse keeps saying, get them brooms out. And, I mean, I'm almost going to have to agree with him here because Boston is just not the caliber team that the Nationals are, at least pitching-wise. But, yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode. King Rouse is going to have games 3 and 4, if necessary 5, for you on here in the coming day, and probably tomorrow. He'll probably have as many games as he can get in tomorrow. But that's going to go ahead and do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network, as well on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming. And then don't forget to give us a follow on Twitter as well. The new baseball season for us starting April 4th. The season actually starts April 3rd, but neither one of the Cubs or the White Sox playing on those days, on Sunday. So Monday, the Cubs will be starting out in Anaheim, and King Rouse's White Sox will be starting out in Oakland. So be sure to catch that coming up next week. And keep watching our baseball playoffs. Almost finished with this season, finally. But that's going to go ahead and do it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Big Dope 7, and you guys be sure to keep it real.